Hello, dear Virgo. I will tell you today's horoscope for September 10th, 2024. A message of love, hope, and fortune awaits you. I know that heaven's blessings come for you. And the message for you on this day is the following. Hello, dear Virgo. I'll tell you today's horoscope. You're coming out of a very bad time in your life, so congratulations on that. The feeling of emptiness you were experiencing is beginning to disappear, and it's time to start living again. If you feel tied to a past relationship in any way, it's time to let it go, Virgo. Subscribe to the channel and activate the notification bell so you don't miss any video. There will be more news at work and it will be positive. You'll be very encouraged and will achieve great professional achievements soon, so keep working as you have been doing. In love, you're experiencing a moment of great excitement that will only get better. Your friends will make you have a good time, you'll laugh a lot with them. Health, take better care of yourself physically and mentally, it's not good to get too tired. You feel like going on a trip and getting a change of scenery, but wait for a better time due to Mercury's retrograde action. You could be arguing or fighting with your partner over a circumstance that, if you look at it closely, does not have the importance that both of you are giving it. The best thing is to forget about the matter, kiss each other and forgive those arguments that cool your emotional reality. If you have to go to work today, try to do your thing and avoid getting involved in other people's personal matters. If you are on vacation, enjoy it. Answer a phone call or contact a person who has something very important to tell you, and that will coincide with the direct transit of Jupiter that occurs today and attracts good fortune to your life. Don't stop for anything, because you have to open the way to new horizons. Love, there are people who change their sentimental interests and affections like a shirt or blouse, and that person you are just starting to get to know could be one of them. Don't be dazzled by their appearance or by what they say to you, and try to get to know them more deeply before making any kind of commitment. Health, the position of your ruler Mercury direct on this day can cause you problems and some environmental hypersensitivity. Do not expose yourself unnecessarily to conditions that can affect you, and avoid clothes or shoes that are too tight or constricting. This is a day in which there is a good astral wave that favors the organic recovery of those who have been suffering from nervous disorders or discomfort associated with jumps in the stomach, so take advantage of the day to recover. Work, take advantage of any opportunity in the place where you are employed to demonstrate your talent and ability. You are a hard-working person, and in that sense you have the advantage in the position that you will soon be occupying. Your work life is strengthening, Virgo. Perhaps the time is approaching when you must look for a job for yourself, or if you already have one, then start thinking about getting another one that better rewards all your effort and dedication that you put in. You know that you have a lot to give and that the least you expect is a good payment at the end of the month. Money and fortune, you may receive some extra money from abroad or from an unexpected source. Don't spend it right away, but rather save it, it will pay off in a few weeks in a favorable stroke of luck. Your lucky number, 77. Your color, salmon. Today's astral biorhythm, moderate sexual energy level. Cosmic dynamics, you should take advantage of your objectivity and concrete way of approaching problems and challenges that arise. Dangerous tendency, lamenting what could have been and wasn't, blaming fate or issues for your mistakes and failures instead of assuming responsibility. What you should avoid, losing perspective, neglecting details that are significant when it comes to seeing everything as a whole. Relationship prediction, the best relationship is with Scorpio and Cancer, the most tense with Sagittarius and Aquarius. Your compatibility is very good with Taurus. If you are single, you are about to receive an invitation that you should weigh and attend to, since it is worth it. Lucky number, 7. In numerology, totals are reduced to one digit. Your auspicious hours in matters of love, money, and business are given according to Eastern European Standard Time, and you must adapt them to your national time: 6:20 a.m., 9:15 a.m., 11:15 p.m., and 12:10 p.m. Lucky numbers and chance are 11, 24, 28, and 34. Virgo sign born on September 12th. Those who celebrate their birthday on September 2nd are charming, sociable, and polite. They bring balance and harmony to everything they do. Impeccable manners make you less critical and more diplomatic than the typical Virgo. Although you do not seem to be as active as your peers, you have no less ambition. By being excellent at getting people on your side, you achieve success without resorting to aggressive actions. The old adage that honey catches more flies than vinegar applies directly. They often have health problems when they push themselves too hard at work and in their personal life. They must be careful of inner distress and the desire to self-flagellate. Particularly sensitive areas are the stomach and digestive system, so ulcers and heartburn can become the worst enemies. Somehow, those born on September 2nd must find a balance between emotional outbursts and stubbornly repressed aggression. A healthy diet is a stabilizing factor in this regard. Those born on this day should heed the advice of a culinary expert or nutritionist who can offer them a rational menu. Interest in a balanced diet can be very helpful in implementing this plan. Regular, moderate exercise is highly recommended. September 2nd people are not masters of astonishment. They hate unnaturalness and despise any form of pretension. They rarely apologize for their work or behavior, having little time to explore the motivation for their actions, preferring to let their actions speak for them. Paying close attention to work, those born on September 2nd can become real workaholics. Unfortunately, in the event of failure or defeat, those born on this day may not have enough internal resources to cope with temporary difficulties or change course. They are also prone to explosive reactions when subjected to excessive criticism. Because of this weakness, they usually become seriously dependent on a trusted friend or family member, whose opinion they respect. Most people born on September 2nd have a modest appearance and do nothing unusual to attract attention. If fate favors them with a bit of talent, they are usually more likely to choose a proven and reliable career path with a low risk factor. A person who was in your life before could make a comeback today, either through a message or an unexpected visit. Don't let it get to you, and if you still have deep-rooted feelings for that person, it will be very good if you dare to talk to them. You could discover that such love no longer exists. Virgo, subscribe and activate the notification bell so you don't miss any video. You need to cultivate more firmness in your decisions. Today you will understand the importance of this in your current relationship. Don't postpone happiness for the future, live the present with compassion and don't let life escape you. Work and worries should not cloud your vision of close love. Take a moment to look around you, exercise caution in your decisions. If you rush or try to force a situation, you will likely fail. My dear friends, if you like our predictions, help us make them even better by becoming a sponsor of the channel. All you have to do is click the thank you button, and with your help we will continue to grow. Today, I am going more towards your friendships than towards love. It will be good for you to spend some good, relaxing time with loved ones. Relax a little from your routine, do something unusual as a break. You will have a lot of work, but also a juicy income, and perhaps the time will come to consider some important investment. Good, honest questions to recover the path of the soul and return to the land of the present, explore our inner child and become aware of the true order of our pretensions in life. Who put color in my life? My waist is enough for me. Where is it leading me in life? During these next few days, many things will happen to you that will surprise you, from encounters with people you have not seen for a long time, to the possibility of starting a new activity, a job, or assuming a responsibility in the place where you work. Likewise, you will feel happy to realize that those suspicions you harbored were only subjective and had nothing to do with reality. You will breathe a sigh of relief knowing the truth. Your horoscope tells us that you can improve your performance in your social life if you take care at all times to prevent your dark side from taking control of you, something complicated but not impossible, having the moons in your 11th house. With fortune in your ascendant, you can increase your development and harmony capabilities, with which you can develop your personality into a much happier and more social one, since Libra helps you harmonize with others. This may be someone with very powerful abilities to boost many of your creative and joyful skills when doing what you love, focusing on transforming the old and giving way to new ideas that help you improve and create new passions in your life. Your support for your loved one is very necessary today. You must tell him the right actions in this situation. Your opinion will be the main one for him today. Depending on the good advice you give your partner, your relationship with him will depend, but the stars suggest that the day will be favorable for you. Be careful when you go out and expose yourself to the elements, because there is a possibility of throat ailments if you do not take care of yourself and talk too much, especially if you are someone who must present some kind of report or talk in front of an audience. Take care of your vocal cords. You must be very consistent and disciplined with the healthy habits you have in your daily life, or you could fall into illnesses relatively easily, due to the presence of Saturn in the house of health, which from Pisces can indicate problems that arise from your emotions. Avoid at all costs mixing emotions with your work, at least from the perspective that they make you less efficient. Therefore, any type of negative emotion or feeling must be worked on so that it does not overwhelm you. Today, during your workday, you will be able to make the most of the favorable economic wave that is currently occurring in your horoscope. If you associate with positive people and those who know the business you want to participate in well, you will do better. During this astral cycle, a strong willpower is required so as not to be discouraged by a setback or a word of rejection. Insist, ask, do not give up, and you will have in your hands the resources you have been looking for. Now, with the moon in your sign, your intuition will guide you to the right place at the right time. Expect solutions, Virgo. Remember that we attract what we think, and if now you feel somewhat uncomfortable due to a lack of resources, you will soon see that it is only a temporary situation that will soon be resolved. When June begins in a few days, you will see this. You need to look to develop social and business skills that are much better than the ones you currently possess, as this is how you can expand your reach and the possibility of creating more income from the use of your social skills. You are now in an excellent moment to find the place to create that home that you have had in mind every day for some time, Virgo. If you have a partner and you are looking for an apartment, or if you are already settled but would not mind moving to a better place, do not let today pass without checking out the offers on the internet. If any of them interest you, do not hesitate to go and evaluate them in person. It could also be that on a Sunday outing you happen to come across a real estate development or a small house for sale that responds exactly to your desires. Today is an unbeatable day to find it, Virgo, and also for the investment that it entails to be profitable in the future. You can generate very good ideas and opportunities with which you can develop all kinds of favorable changes within yourself. If you listen to your body and your higher mind when doing your daily activities, this is favored by Venus, Uranus, Mercury, and Jupiter in the 8th house. The positive and negative of each zodiac sign, we all have lights and shadows, we all know our own ambushes in the water as in the sand. Look at the good and the not so good. The positive of Virgo, wit, sharpness, mental quickness, ability to study, attention to detail, versatility, concentration, method, application to work. Very human and helpful, but also very reserved. Easily gets out of difficult situations. The negative of Virgo, materialism, selfishness, skepticism, hypochondria, shyness, bad mood. In individuals without harmony, wit can transform into unhealthy cunning, into pettiness, demanding, and even superficial in love. Melancholic, indecisive, and distrustful. Savor life, Virgo. If you have the option to choose what you want right now, if you have no problems deciding the direction of your life, feel lucky, since many people do not have that option and must settle for what life offers them. You have control of your destiny, and that puts you in an advantageous position. Don't settle for just small triumphs. Keep working towards your bigger goals. The road is long, but you have already made a lot of progress. This week, obligations will be the main focus. Don't forget about them because you have a large workload, but if you manage to complete everything, you will receive a good reward. Perhaps this week you won't see the immediate fruits, but the effort you put into your work will be recognized in due time. The rewards will not only be financial, but you could receive recognition from influential people in your environment. Also remember that listening to those with more experience will be key to advancing in the professional field. It will be your mission for the week, Virgo. You may not always like receiving advice, but this time, applying the knowledge of others will allow you to avoid mistakes and move forward faster. In addition, this attitude should be transferred to your life as a couple. Take the time to talk to your loved one and catch up on what each of you wants in your life. Honest conversations will be the bridge to strengthen ties and overcome any misunderstandings that may have arisen in previous weeks. It is likely that a person you have known for a short time is looking for someone with your qualities to offer you a job opportunity. It is very possible that during the week, specifically between today or tomorrow, you will receive a contact or a call with good news. This opportunity could be the beginning of a significant change in your career, so keep an open mind and do not underestimate any proposal. In addition, this week you could receive valuable information through third parties. Maybe you have been looking for a course or a scholarship for a while, and this week you will finally get that information that will allow you to advance in your training or specialization. Do not pass up the opportunity, Virgo. Seeking personal and professional growth is important, but don't forget to enjoy your friendships. In your quest to achieve success, you may be neglecting the relationships that bring you joy and companionship. A person who used to hang out with you a lot in the past could get back in touch with you this week. Perhaps this meeting will be an opportunity to relax and leave work stress behind for a while. Take the opportunity to unwind and reconnect with old friends. Remember that life is not just about work. Friendships are the emotional support you need to maintain a healthy balance in your daily life. A close family member could be going through a difficult time this week. This will be a sensitive point in your week, and you may need to provide emotional support or visit them. Sometimes family problems can feel like an added burden, but offering your help will make you feel better and more connected to your loved ones. As for love, don't forget to rest next to the person you love when you get home. Even if you have a lot to do, set aside at least 1 hour a day to disconnect from worries and talk about what you've experienced during the day. This practice will not only strengthen your relationship, but it will also help you keep it healthy and free of tension. For those who have recently ended a relationship, this week will be revealing. You will finally understand the real reasons why that relationship came to an end. Revelations always come, even if they take a while. Maybe you feel bad for having trusted someone who was not sincere, but if you were and gave your best, you should feel at peace. Life will always reward you for your honesty and your effort in love. You are in a good stage with your partner and your family, and this week will be ideal to continue strengthening those ties. If someone asks you for help, do not hesitate to offer it. The love you have built is strong, and it grows stronger with each passing day. Do not forget the small sacrifices that we sometimes have to make for love. They are necessary to demonstrate everything we feel to the person who shares our life. And this was the horoscope of the day for you. Consider subscribing if you liked it. I hope this reading has helped and brightened your day. Blessings.